Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Tuesday, what, the 17th? Tuesday the 17th of May, 2022, going on 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now in Northeast Florida, Jacksonville, it is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity is at 47%. And 32 degrees Celsius. So, oof. Start getting these windows back up, letting this air conditioning do its thing. Where did I put my sunglasses? I ended up wearing them into the house last night on my head. Not even thinking about them. So they ended up in my bag. Not that it's a problem. Many of you all know that I've got, what, 3, 4 other pair in here. You really can't make it through the day in Florida without a pair of sunglasses. It's really not all that bright out, all that sunny out. There's a little bit of white clouds, but it's still, it hits the eyeballs. So I've mentioned before that my youngest daughter is moving. My brother went over there today to pick up a couple of kitchen cabinets that they had that will end up going in his half of the of the conversion. It'll go into his efficiency apartment. And I know I say all the time how dissimilar we seem to be, but we also have a lot of our own, we also have a lot of similarities. So last night, leaving my daughter's house, she had a small pile of aquarium rocks, and I looked at them and I gave serious thought to bringing them home, but I said, nah, not really. I don't really have any place to put them. You know, I'm not where I'm going to be. Where I'm at, I'm not going to have much of a garden because everything's in shade. So I just left them there. I came walking out just a little bit ago. My brother had those rocks sitting on the table. He's got set up out front. So yeah, like I said, we are very dissimilar in very many ways, but we are similar in as many, if not more. Even down to the way we eat, the way we cook. Oh, they've got a nice little Jeep for sale. I have to come back and look at that. Only saw 3 numbers on the windshield too. That can be scary. Like $800 each transmission. Maybe worth checking out though. Anyway, yeah. So you like down to the way we eat to some degree. Like to, I like to take just a can of beans and mix in a can of tuna fish or a can of chicken. And maybe a few other little things, some hot sauce or sambal, and maybe some cheese sauce or different spices or mustard or whatever. Kind of doctor him up a little bit, but he does basically the same thing. He'll have the tuna with or chicken, or he eats sardines a lot more than I do. So he also does that, but for a quick, easy meal where you don't have to cook, hey, that works. Even mix in some pre-shredded cheese or whatever. If you want to make it up ahead of time, you use the dried onions and peppers, and let them absorb some of that bean juice. And so, and then there's times that we're very dissimilar. There's some things that he makes that I don't know that I could even try them. But I'm sure there's some that he's the same way with me. Some of the foods that I make. Wow, there's no traffic in either direction there. I can't think of anything that he's made offhand. But I don't know. Like I said, just kind of similar, kind of different. Man, even this road's kind of clear today. What is going on? Construction at Butler Boulevard, left lane blocked. Lane blocked, what, 2 miles ahead? And there's no traffic. This is unreal. I mean, there's some traffic, but it's not slowed down, it's not stopped. So, anyway, got through a couple more small boxes last night. I was in there looking today. I've got like 8 boxes left. A couple of them are very small. I've got the one big metal trunk that I was using as an art table. It's a big military style, just big trunk, but it folds down, it folds up into a fairly small package. About, I don't know, maybe 2 inches deep or something, and then it's like 2 feet wide, excuse me, a foot deep, and 4 foot long, maybe a little bigger. But I actually got to peek in that because most of the stuff was taken off the top, so I could actually, open it and look inside. There's more in there than what I was thinking, but not a whole lot more. And some of it is like hurricane supplies, tarps and rope and tie downs and plastic. And that's just from a quick look. So, get that mirror going again. So just having that quick look tells me I'm going to need a separate bin to put that stuff in. And then it can probably go, thinking maybe in the hallway closet with some of the other prep supplies. Not really prepper supplies. That kind of tastes like end of the world, apocalyptic hoarding type stuff. Maybe storm prep, storm supplies would be a better term. Things that take up a lot of bulk. Like I've got a couple of empty 5-gallon water jugs. Why empty? Because even water will go bad after a while. So if there's a storm brewing and it has any chance of coming close to us, then I will go and get those jugs filled up. I'm seriously thinking about making me a Berkey style filter out of a couple of 5-gallon buckets. I've got the, I think it's a Pure, P-U-R, pitcher type filter. It only does a little over a quart at a time, like between a quart and a half gallon. Or I guess that'd be between a liter and 2 liters. Come on! Should have changed lanes. It says in the back, you know, the lanes change. Anyway, or yeah, not. It says further back, not in the back. Anyway, so yeah, that it may go out there. It may go out in the shed. Although if it goes out in the shed, it'll end up getting buried. Because it's always like, go put that in the shed. Go put that in the shed. Even today, like my brother had a walker sitting out on the back of the van where we put stuff that, you know, people can have for free. And it's been sitting out there for a couple days. I didn't realize he had put it out there. Because other people have actually started coming by and leaving stuff. A box of dishes or, you know, odds and ends. So, but if it stays there more than 2 or 3 days, then we go ahead and throw it in the dumpster. But anyway, I thought somebody else had left it. I asked him about it, and he said no, he had left it out there. I said, well, put it in the shed. He's like, why do we want to keep it? I said, because I'm almost 65 years old, you're almost 64 years old, and any day we could fall and break an ankle or, you know. So he's like, yeah, you're right. I said, so just put it in the shed. It doesn't take up much space. I actually have one in the bathroom to get out of the tub when I get out of the tub. It's set up right next to the tub. I could put crab rails up. I've thought about doing that, but you know, I've got that walker. It's nice and stable when I get out of the tub. So you know, I've got problems with my ankles and my knees, and then my tub is raised. I guess it's kind of it's European style or something. I don't know. But the bottom of the tub is like 6 inches higher than the surrounding floor. So you have to actually like step over the rim of the tub, and then you're stepping up to get in it. And to get out, you have to step over the rim and then down. So it's a very awkward situation. And I haven't felt comfortable in there since I moved in. It's one of the things I would like to get changed eventually. But anyway, yeah. So I don't use a walker as a walker. I use a walker more as just a stabilizing safety tool. But we are at the end of today's trip. So let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share them around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Launchy, y'all.